Hello, MMA Buff here, and hold up, we need to talk about this. MMA Twitter right now is having a complete meltdown over one single picture. And that said picture is of Ilia Topuria standing right next to Rosas Jr. The Shwibis guy, you know, I'm not even sure if that's how I'm supposed to call that bit, but yeah. Now, I know insane and unhinged takes are nothing new in the MMA community, yet I really feel like some people are missing the mark here in a way that doesn't even make any sense, alright? The thing is, the whole idea of looking at a single picture and trying to predict how a fighter will perform at a new weight class is naive at best and delusional at worst. That's why I wanna tell you all about why I think Ilia Topuria will be more than fine at lightweight, why he will most likely win this fight, and if Charles actually pulls off an upset, we definitely shouldn't discount that either. 99.99% of people making comments like Ilia is too small are missing not one but two crucial facts. We have already seen Ilia at lightweight once, and Charles himself used to be a featherweight. Admittedly, Ilia didn't have the best time in that fight at 155. He got dropped and almost lost. At the end of the day though, it wasn't because he was out-muscled or bullied or anything like that. Jai Herbert just cut him clean and caused him problems all throughout the fight with his reach advantage. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm not entirely ruling out Ilia having some problems maybe, at least initially, against Charles, because of the reach difference, you know? Look, I get it, Charles is bigger, he's been at lightweight longer, whatever, but people are so focused on Ilia's size in regards to Charles or that one picture with Rosas Jr. to a point they are missing the actual fight. Like, be honest, do you really think size is going to matter when Ilia Topuria, who knocked out Volk and Max back to back, connects flush with Charles' chin, which has always seemed a little sus in his previous fights? At this point, we all know Charles is almost known for getting dropped or rocked only to still come out victorious, like he did against Dustin, Justin, even Michael Chandler very recently. I just don't think Charles Oliveira at 35 can handle the pressure Topuria will bring, cause the moment Ilia lands something big and drops Charles, even if Oliveira is not knocked out straight away, Ilia will surely follow him to the ground and finish him off. Don't think I need to, but I wanna remind you all, Ilia is not just some striker who panics on the ground. He's got the submission wins, the wrestling, and the BJJ background also. He's proficient down there for sure, and he knows how to shut down the threats. We almost never see Charles initiating takedowns against people who have wrestling backgrounds, so although he has the most submission wins in the history of the UFC, I really cannot picture him taking Topuria down and pulling off a submission. It's just not going to happen, I'm telling you. Anyway, back to the reason why I'm making this video. I could sit here all day explaining how Rosas Jr. was off camp in that picture, how he's the biggest bantamweight, blah blah blah, but my whole point is we shouldn't be wasting any time on a random Instagram photo, especially after I just spent the last couple minutes telling you why I think Ilia should be heavily favored. I'm not delusional, Charles is still Charles Oliveira, right? So before I wrap this up, let me tell you how Charles actually could win this fight. Oliveira's key to victory will not be weight pulling Topuria or grappling with him. No, it's going to be distance management and trying to catch Ilia back when he gets going with his boxing combos. That's exactly what we saw happen in the Jai Herbert fight, and Charles is more than capable of doing the same thing, at least on paper. The biggest problem with Charles in this matchup is sometimes he has absolutely horrendous striking defense. I don't know about you, but I really feel like that won't fly well against Ilia Topuria of all people. As I said, Charles most of the time relies on the fact that his opponents will be too scared to chase him to the ground. Yet, just like we saw with Makhachev, I think Ilia won't be scared, man. So yeah, Ilia isn't too small for 155, he will win this fight. And if Charles comes through with an upset, that's an amazing solid win which should be celebrated, not discounted. I for one will be going crazy if he wins for sure. So let me know what you think. Who do you got in this fight? Do you believe Ilia is too small, or do you think that's just nonsense like I do? Oh, before I forget, you shouldn't be forgetting to subscribe, because I hope to see you here right after UFC 317, as I'm planning to upload an immediate reaction, okay? I hope you stay safe until then, cheers!